Today I'm giving my opinion on the good and the bad of the old country mafia, from loyalty and protection to disagreements that ended 6 feet under. Let's get into this. Let's start with the bad, because trust me, there's plenty. Then we'll talk about the surprising good side you might not expect.
Roberto, there's been some trouble at Fontanella's factory over in Colle Zolfo. You heard anything?
Number 1 being weapon choice / guns. Oh, the weapon choice in this game isn't the best. You have a few long guns, around 4 pistols, and around 10 knives. Why would they add my knives? Now, the weapon choice in Mafia isn't my biggest problem with the game. However, I just would like to shoot a machine gun sometimes, you know. I expected Tommy guns and whatnot, but maybe it's not the same time. I just find myself never needing to use the knife, only to open loot boxes, and that's it really. I never have to use it to take down no enemies, or never feel like I need to use it. Of course, that's apart from the boss fights, cause here we go, another knife fight. That brings me to my second point, bosses. Boss fights can get very tedious, as you just find yourself doing the same things with just different people. That's all it is, same things with the different people. Counter attack, strike, and then the same thing repeat. As you first play Mafia, it's really satisfying, but as you continue through the story, it does get a bit repetitive. On the right hand side of the screen, you can see 5 icons, and that's all you need for the melee combat in this game. However, you only find yourself using 2, where I did. Now, it is nice taking part in London combat. However, sometimes you just want to defeat the bosses in different ways. Wow. Now, last but not least, my problem with this game, not ability to free roam. Now, I know this is a story mode game, but I'm too used to games like Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row. I want more freedom to do what I want. I don't want to have to just go to the mission, then go to the next mission, then a cutscene, next mission. I want more freedom. I mean, you can't even shoot civilians or run over pedestrians. It's just that I would like to be able to do them things. It's not like I wanna ride around running over civilians and killing innocent standbyers. It's just the freedom ability. Now we got that under the rug, I'm gonna move on to the good things I like about this game. Now, the first thing what came to my mind being is the driving. Driving is really satisfying in this game, and there's some great cars, old school cars. Now, even the cars are really good, and I like the look of them and whatnot. It's actually the driving of them was best. It really feels realistic, and the drifting is up there with one of the best drifting games I've played. It really reminds me of Days Gone's driving. Even though that's on a bike, it feels very similar. Now that brings me to my next point, aiming and satisfaction of kills. This game has a funny way of making you rely on headshots. However, they're really hard to hit, but when you do hit them, it feels perfect. I do enjoy the shooting in Mafia. It does give me like a Red Dead Redemption feel. And also, the enemies are not too spongy, so the bullets do damage, thankfully. I found that it's best to aim for the head or chest. No point aiming for their legs or anything else, it won't do anything. Now, my favorite thing about this game, I've played all the Mafias, so I got a good representation of what a Mafia game should be. And this game, the best thing for me is the story. The other Mafia games got a bit boring with the story. This game's actually based on true facts and things what actually are fiction, and I think that it just makes it that much better. You're basically
Then,
playing
one more.
a movie,
Get yourself
which
a
you're
girl.
just
It'll
playing.
be your son soon
It's
enough.
a game movie, you could say.
There's my girl right
Signore,
there.
step forward.
Damn! Now, if you're seeing this, I just want to say thank you, and I'd just like to know, I'd like to ask if you got any tips and tricks for this content, ideas, anything I could do better, just let me know. It'll be much appreciated. Love.